What's up, Browns fans? Nathan Zegura alongside the three-time Super Bowl champ Gerard Cherry. It is Training Camp Insiders. It's presented by Snapple and Gerard. Day 2 of joint practices between the Browns and the Vikings after a pretty decisive win for the Browns yesterday. Really, I don't know that I would say either offense. So I'd say the defenses won on both sides of the ball, or for both rosters today.
Well, that's a fair assessment, Nathan, because when you watch the practices, you walk away from experience and say, you know what? Our defense is dominant, and their defense was pretty good today as well. Offense really didn't have that many shining moments, but I will say this, the defense took care of business, and it was very testy out here today. Not to the point where there were fights, but it certainly got to a place where you could feel the testosterone in the air.
Oh, there's no doubt, and there was no shortage of smack talking as well, and we'll keep our attention here on the Browns offense. You know, they start off in the one-on-ones. They look great. Jerry Jeudy ran a route, and I hope that we can give you that footage because it was unbelievable. Turned a guy around on a goal line route, created about 10 yards of separation, which is difficult to do, but really in the one-on-ones, things looked like it was going to be off to a great start today for the Browns offense.
Right, certainly. With the one-on-one drills, you watching it, observing, you're saying, oh my gosh, we're about to be dominant today on the offensive side of the ball. And that particular player you're talking about, that's the one in the meeting rooms that you rewind it once, you rewind it twice, and you do it 3 or 4 times because it was that exceptional of a move by Jeudy, because he certainly burnt the guy pretty bad.
Yes, he most certainly did. Now you get into the 7-on-7s. The first play looked like a pick 6. Deshaun getting the ball out to Jerome Ford, and they were really sitting on the outs. They would have another interception of Jameis Winston in that red zone 7-on-7 as well. But I thought the team kind of bounced back a little bit at the end of the team drill. You got a nice Deontay Foreman tough run into the end zone. You got a Jerome Ford run for a touchdown, and then Deshaun found Jerry Jeudy at the back of the end zone for really the only kind of pass play of note in those periods.
Right, and what I appreciate about the offense is that when they started playing with more intensity and surpassing the energy of the Vikings, then they would have successful plays. And so much of football is emotion. I know this is a practice setting, but when you have another team coming in here, you have to approach the mentality of as if it is a game from an energy standpoint. And I felt that when we did have energy, Nathan, you were right there with me. We seemed to play better.
Yeah, you certainly could hear DeJuan Jones once they started getting the ball into the end zone there. We'll flip it around to the defense, and just like yesterday, Myles Garrett, just like every day, forget just yesterday, he was a wrecker once again.
Yes, you love what Myles represents because if you look at the plays that should be sacks while the quarterback is still throwing the football, it's more than likely it's going to be a sack. So that's kind of a not true indicator of what's really going on because you'll see the ball going down the football field, and a lot of people are saying, well, our DBs didn't do as well. Well, they did their job. It was a sack more than likely, but at the end of the day, you appreciate the fact that you have number 95 on your squad because he is going to create havoc.
Absolutely, and we got really, over the last 2 days, a real treat to watch MJ Emerson and Justin Jefferson go at each other. You know, MJ yesterday really had the upper hand. Today, Jefferson, one of the best receivers in football, if not the best, had a nice day, and it really, microcosm was in the one-on-one. Started off touchdown to Jefferson, MJ pick, and then another touchdown for Jefferson, and they continued battling all day long. And if I'll tell you what, one thing, if you're watching this fantasy football, if you're at the beginning of your draft, they're going to throw the ball to Justin Jefferson. It really doesn't matter if he's single covered, double covered, triple covered. Sam Darnold's going to throw the ball to Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, they certainly are. It doesn't matter if he's tired or feeling well. He is going to get the football because at some point they were forced to issue get him the football. It was clear that he needed to go out and take a break, but no, he went in there. To his credit, they forced the football to him, and it was a pick. It wasn't a pick 6 per se, but it certainly was an interception.
Yeah, and that was kind of in the 2-minute drill. So they did 2-minute drills, both teams starters and both teams second strings, ones-on-ones for both sides to go down 8, try to get a touchdown. Khalifa Lassie on that pick you referenced, he ended Sam Darnold and the first-team Vikings attempt at getting points on the board. The Browns could not get points on the board. Sean made a very nice throw to Cedric Tillman that got him down the field, but ultimately they ran out of time, and sacks were a problem again. With the second teams, the defense did give up a touchdown on a 4th and basically the last play of the game from the 11, but got the stop on the 2-point conversion, and then the second team offense really couldn't get anything going. Jameis throwing it away basically on 4th down, and that was the end of that. So a very strange end to this practice, but very physical, a lot of talking, but they kept it clean. They got good work, and ultimately I would say coming out of this, what you feel is this defense is ready for prime time. And by the way, that was without 5 of the 11 starters on defense.
Yeah, put that into its proper perspective. 5 guys missing, and you are still the most dominant unit on the football field today. And I know Minnesota Vikings defense, they did extremely well today, but I still felt that we had a more dominant defense.
It's pretty clear that their scheme and the different blitzes and looks they were showing our offense were things that we really hadn't seen. And you don't game plan for a joint practice, but that was tough. Our defense, you know what you're getting with Jim Schwartz. It doesn't matter. You can't stop it. And I can't wait to see this defense when they're back at full strength. Now, one guy who was out there today was Juan Thornhill, and he's going to join us here in just a second. Juan, 2 days of joint practices, and this is for the starters. This is some of the good work that you get out there. What did you think of how you guys were able to play and perform here over these 2 days?
I would say it was different a little bit both days. Yesterday I feel like we came out here and like completely dominated. I mean, just being honest, like they really couldn't get any catches. It started from the beginning, going one-on-ones, all the DBs knocking the ball down, getting interceptions. When we got out to the field to play, they really couldn't move the ball too much either. And I just feel like guys had a whole lot of energy and was really performing well. But today I feel like they came in and was, a little bit more energy, a little bit more motivated, because I bet you their coach probably got on them big time in means last night, because it was kind of embarrassing, if I'm being honest. But they came out today and, they threw their punches. We threw our punches. It was a real good day of work.
A little heavyweight fight?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So it's fair to say you guys were more physical yesterday and they tried to match that intensity today and how they responded.
Definitely. I feel like they – when you first get out the plane, you're a little sluggish, not really ready to go. That's what I feel like it was yesterday for them, maybe, just trying to, get their feet moving and then just try to get their body right. But then today is like, listen, we're not doing this again. We're not going to go out there and let them guys beat up on us again. So we're going to show up, we're going to bring some energy, and that's what they did. It was a lot of fun. Like I say every day, for real, keep the cameras on us, man. We the best in the world, and we compete today. We about to show somebody why we the best in the world. Let's go.
That is fun, and we certainly could hear the talk from both sides on this field. Yesterday was pretty much a one-sided talk fest. Today we had a little bit of back and forth. You're always in the middle of that. You love talking trash. You had some nice words with Justin Jefferson right before you guys got that pick to end the 2-minute drill. What do you like about talking trash, and how was some of your stuff received today? Because some of it was pretty good material.
The energy, that's all it is. Like with me, I'm an energy guy. Like I always want to bring the energy to practice. You have guys that just, quiet, that's out there, just want to work, not really say too much. And practice is boring when you don't have any energy and guys actually having fun. So I feel like I'm here to be that guy that's going to bring it every day. I'm trying to get them going as well, because if they want to play hard and they work hard, it's just going to make us better.
That's right.
So that's what I did. I was talking a little bit of trash. He was talking back, and he gave his offense some juice, and I gave the defense some juice. That's all we need.
I love it. Love when Juan stops by, because not only when he's talking to us, but you can hear him when he's just out there on the field riding. When you have a guy who's won 2 Super Bowls, not quite 3, but won 2 of them, and he has that leadership, that energy, that juice. What does that do to the rest of the defense and really the rest of this team?
It certainly galvanizes the team, because you have a guy who's been there and done that. So when he's talking, Nathan, you are listening, because he understands what it takes to get to that place called the Super Bowl and actually winning it. But what I love about him is that he is a trash talker. And when he's talking that trash, he has some very on-point things to say. At one point in time, he said that the Vikings weren't even dogs, they're puppies. And they were out there treating them like they're puppies as well. So I love what he has to say. He goaded Jefferson into coming back on the football field when he was clearly tired and had no business being on the football field. And guess what, folks? That ended up being an interception. So Juan Thornhill talked Jefferson into coming back on the football field, and that's what you want. Get guys out of their game, or as they like to say, out of their hookup.
Yep, Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl trash talker, and so is another guy. Ogbo Okoronkwo won a Super Bowl with the Rams. We had him mic'd up, and Ogbo is always entertaining.
Where my dogs at? Yeah! Where my dogs at? Where my dogs at? Yeah! Where my dogs at? Hey, dogs on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, let's put it on mine. This is the second half. We gotta finish. You know what I'm saying?
Come on. Hey, hurry up so I can sack you. Hurry up so I can get this sack. Hurry up so I can get this sack. Hurry up. Hurry up. You like that spin, huh? That's been a hit.
I saw you, man. Oh, damn.
He's scared.
I like it, though. Right. Scared. Them boys scared, man. Why y'all got them boys scared like that?
Hey, commit to this. Hey, look. Commit to this 6 play. Hey, look at me. Commit to this. Yeah, defense.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Dogs on 3, dogs on 3. 1, 2, 3.
We got a lot of energy guys on that defense. We heard them both over the last 2 days. Now, we won't get to see them Saturday. The starters, they're going to be resting. We will see them in Seattle, and then really September the 8th, 24 days, Nick Chubb days away from today when the Browns take on the Dallas Cowboys. And that's what we really all want to see.
Exactly. And they did not fight, so that means they will be participating in practice more than likely. So that's a beautiful thing. And I must say, it was a very professional training camp with these two teams being here. That's what you want to see, guys getting their work in, not doing anything foolish or stupid. Yes, there was some trash talking taking place,
Sure.
but you want that type of energy, as long as it doesn't turn into a situation where you can't get anything done.
That was competitive. And look, these two organizations are kind of like brother organizations at this point. The GM, Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah, came from the Cleveland Browns. Mike Pettin, former Browns coach. Josh McCown, former Browns quarterback. Brian Angelico, former Browns tight end coach. There are Browns all in their front office, all over the place. And so a little mutual respect, and that certainly went a long way. So we will have the preseason game this Saturday. It will be the Browns and the Vikings, and it'll be mostly kind of the third and fourth string guys fighting to make this roster as the principal players will be rested. But that doesn't mean it won't be entertaining. We'll be covering it for you on News 5, on the TV, and on the radio, obviously on the University Hospital's Cleveland Browns radio network. Gerard along with Jim Donovan and Ken Carmen. So we've got that game for you coming up, and then we'll be back next week. We got one more training camp insider for the people. Gerard, you ready?
Oh, of course I'm ready. Can't wait.
Can't wait. Thanks for joining Training Camp Insider presented by Snapple.